My name is Amy Beard, and I'm a coordinator in the Marketing and Artist Development Department at UMG Nashville. In my role, I get to work on a little bit of everything that happens in our office. We do a lot of events, and that can range from album listening events to parties before shows that we have here in Nashville. So Eric Church came through for the Hold My Own tour, and he sold out Bridgestone 2 nights in a row. And that was probably my favorite event that I've worked with. We just had a big hang together before the show on Friday night, and so it was great for him to come in and say hi and join us and take a shot together before he went out on stage. I like working in country music because the fans are super passionate. You can see them follow an artist from their first album through their 7th album, and they'll know all the songs off all of their albums. My mom, her favorite artist ever is Alan Jackson. That's what I grew up listening to with her, was Alan Jackson. And so he came to my hometown, Lexington, Kentucky, with Leanne Womack open for him. So that was the first country concert I ever went to. And then fast forward to me working at Universal. He came to Ascend Amphitheater, and Leanne Womack opened for him. And so getting to take my mom with me almost 10 years later was something I never would have ever guessed could have happened. It's so fun. During CMA Fest, we came up with this big idea for Lady Antebellum because their album was coming out. So we brainstormed this idea to construct this dome that it looked like an igloo. And on Lady Antebellum's release day, they were the performers at the dome. And so we did 3 shows. We rotated people. It was exhausting, it was chaotic, it was hot, but it was so fun to be a part of. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned since working at UMG is to put yourself out there, to maybe initiate a conversation that might seem a little awkward at first, or ask a hard question, but that's how you begin to form relationships in this industry. I have an embarrassing moment. Y'all asked me that question. We were at Dierks Bentley's, the opening of Whiskey Row, this bar that he has on Broadway, and there were a ton of artists that were down there for this opening. And I had seen one of our coworkers do this dance move, and I started making fun of him, so I started doing it too, and I put my arms up in the air and I started twirling, and I twirled right into Eric Pasley, and he's really tall, like really, really tall, and my hands only went up to his head, and they got tangled up in his beard when I started twirling into them. they got stuck in his beard, and so I twirled right into him, my hands are all up in there, and it was awesome. He laughed, he started twirling and doing a dance move with me, and I don't know if he surely has to remember, because there was no denying that I was as close and up to his face.